This or that. It is the new hot topic that y'all love, man, because it's so easy, man, and it's just so simple. It's just this or that. It's very simple. So tonight we are talking about two young phenoms of the last couple of years. We're talking about Zion Williamson, the most hyped prospect that's come across our eyes in the last 15 years, I'd say, safely. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Luka Doncic, the most surprising, amazing prospect that nobody really saw coming, except for me, because, you know, if you check my profiles, I had him number one. I said he was going to be a Hall of Famer, and he's on his path to being a Hall of Famer. So, yes, I saw it coming. But this or that, Zion Williamson or Luka Doncic. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either choice. Fellas, who wants to jump in first?
I'm going Luka. You saw him coming. I'm going Luka. I mean, I like Zion, right? I love his style of play. He brings something to the NBA that we haven't seen in a while. But I'm going Luka, right? Luka has a skill set that transcends athleticism. And athleticism is Zion's, you know what I'm saying, his biggest ability. He's bigger than you. He's stronger than you. He's faster than you. Last time we saw that was LeBron. So I know it sounds crazy, but Luka's style of play, man, he could blow an ACL and come back and be the same guy because it's not predicated on out jumping you or speeding past you. It's pure basketball, man. It's fun to watch. He's growing every year. He's looking more and more comfortable putting the team on his back. If he got a little bit more help out of Porzingis, and honestly, he's missing another piece to make a real run. He's just missing one more piece. But I'm going Luka, man. I love what Zion is doing. Crazy numbers. But Luka is you know what I'm saying? That's how you teach the game, man. I don't care what age, what size. If you're 5'10" and you have Luka's game, you're a baller. You know what I'm saying? If you're 5'10" and have Zion's game, you're probably a running back. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going Luka.
If you're 5'10" and you have Luka's game, you're a baller, but probably
you're Saquon Barkley if you're
probably Lifetime Fitness or Gold's Gym or somewhere out on the blacktop. Luka is a dog, bro. I'm not gonna take that away from Luka, man. The guy he's a walking triple double. There's no question. But me, I'm going Zion Williamson, bro. I'm going Zion Williamson. Let me explain why. First of all, Zion Williamson is 20 years old, right? He's only 20. He had 1 year at Duke, straight to the league. He hasn't been groomed in professional basketball. So guess what? The ceiling is high. Guess what? Luka? Oh, Luka's almost at his ceiling, fellas. And if you think not, you're tripping. Luka about this far from his ceiling. Zion's ceiling, he looking up. It's glass. He's got a glass ceiling ahead of him, bro, and he can break through it instantly. Zion right now is shooting 62% from the field, bro. 62% from the field. Do y'all understand what that means? That's
I know what it means.
Levels. That's Wilt Chamberlain levels. You can't compare him to anybody in recent years levels, bro. That's a center that only shoots 5 shots a game and they're right in the paint levels. That's a guy that only gets 5 shots a game and they're all dunks levels. But if you're watching Zion, he's shooting threes. He's taking bombers off the dribble. He's getting buckets from the perimeter. Zion's doing it all right now. Let me give you a little stat, man. Zion right now, as we speak, is 1 game away. He's 1 game away from tying Shaquille O'Neal's record. Shaq had 25 consecutive games with 20 points on 50% shooting. 25 straight games shooting over 50%. It doesn't happen, bro. Zion Williamson's efficiency, it does not happen in the NBA. Don't get me wrong, bro. Luka Doncic is a dog. But if I'm starting a team today, give me Zion Williamson. Give me the guy that is already about to tie Shaq's record and still isn't even close to his ceiling, bro. Zion can be so much more than what he is right now. And he's averaging 26 points a game, shooting 62% from the field. I think what's going on right now with Zion is people aren't realizing exactly what we're seeing because he was so hyped coming out of college. And I get that, bro. Zion had hella hype, tons of hype. And most of it wasn't even really for his game. It was for him busting out of the shoe when he was at Duke. But I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, what we're seeing right now from Zion Williamson is next level historic. It's once in a generation damn near once in a lifetime player. Wilt, Shaq, Zion. When you're mentioning the same categories as Shaq and Wilt as far as dominance goes, it's ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. I love everything you said, T, about Luka, man. He plays basketball like it's supposed to be played. He's a pure basketball player. If you have a son who's unathletic, you want to show him how to play like Luka. I agree with all those things. But guess what? If you're talking about dominance, being able to dominate a basketball game, very few players can ever say they did that. And Zion is well on his way to being the most dominant player in the game today. And I think another thing that people get hung up on is athletic ability. Yes, Zion is next world athlete, man. It's ridiculous how athletic he is, right? But he does not rely on his athleticism as much as people want you to think. It's just not the case, man. Zion is a lot more skilled than anyone gives him credit for, or at least more than T's giving him credit for. Because T literally said his game is all predicated on athleticism. I'll let you know, man. I've been watching him. I watched his last 2.5 games, and it's not just athleticism anymore, man. The dude's got an IQ. He's got a ball handling ability. He's knocking down threes. He's knocking down free throws. So once he gets to his 65, 66% from the field, you're not going to be able to hack a Shaq Zion because he's shooting 75% from the free throw line. Dude is next level, bro. I'm starting a team today, and I got to pick Zion or Luka. Give me the 20-year-old that is looking up at a glass ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, you dropped some big names out there. You're talking about Shaq, Will Chamberlain. I got some, and you dropped some stats. I got some stats for you, my friend. So 60, what do you say, 62% from the field? It's pretty good. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you who set the single season record for field goal percentage. Mitchell Robinson from the New York Knicks, 74%.
But how many points was he scoring? How many points was he scoring? It doesn't matter. If you're not averaging a dub, it doesn't matter. You're getting 3 dunks a game, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
I'll let you get your shit off. Let me get my stat off, guy. And then you know who had the stat off? You know who had the record? You know who had the record before that? DeAndre Jordan. And we all talked about how mediocre he is. So, like, you know, I'm not impressed.
4 lobs a game from Chris Paul, bro. It's level.
I'm not impressed by the field goal percentage, man. And I'll tell you, I'll say it now, like I was gonna say it before, bro. The most overrated player. I think the most overrated player in the NBA might be Zion Williamson. To be honest, and it's not because he's not good. G. I mean, it's not that he's not good. He's really good. 26 points a game. He's shooting a great field goal percentage. He's took massive steps forward in the second league. I think he's one of the best players in the NBA. So let me say that. But I think he's the most overrated player in the NBA because of hype. No one was more hyped than this guy. Like, his hype train was ridiculous, bro. It's like a movie, bro. It's like when you go to the movies. You go to the movies and somebody hypes up the movie. Oh, this movie's so good, so good. And then, like, the movie be like, it'd be good, but it don't be nearly as good as you thought it was, or because everyone hyped it up. And that's how I feel about Zion Williamson. Like, Zion's good, but, like, he's not nearly as good as they hype him up to be. And that's just my opinion. I think he's overrated, but I do think he's one of the top 20 players in the league, but I think he's overrated. Just me, because like they act like he's the best player. To be as hyped as he is, he should be the third best player, second best player in the league. But Luka Doncic is legitimately top 3 in the league. Like, and he's actually underrated if you ask me. Now he came in a little overrated in the season, but now everybody done forgot about Luka. They done forgot about Dre. We want to make a remix. Forgot about Luka.
No,
UCLA
just beat Michigan, bruh. That's crazy.
They were all
My bad, bro.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. I said put some bread on them if they beat Michigan. Put your bread down. They in the Final Four, yo. Crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's a live update. Live update, man. That's wild. I was peeping the score. I missed that though. Dang. Yo, all right. Last but not least, G. As we close out for the night, Zion or Luka?
I'm gonna ride the wave with Luka. Luka's the way better player. It's just the whole thing with Zion right now is his health. And in the long term, can he hold down that weight? That weight is gonna be his Achilles heel, where it was his rookie year, where they were just scared to have him on the field because he might hurt himself. He had that knee issue. So, but hopefully he can control his weight. And if all that fat turns into mass muscle, then that's baby Shaq on that floor. And God knows we don't need. God knows, baby Shaq ain't something to play with. So as of right now, because this is all hypotheticals, you gotta take Luka because what Luka is giving you right now. He's a young dude that got into the field and playing the point. He's a top 5 point guard in the game right now. But the fact that the fact that Zion, if he holds on that way and it gets turned into solid mass, because baby Shaq on the field, which is gonna be fucking crazy. But I gotta go for what I know. And I know right now that Luka Doncic is that guy. Shit, he came into the season this year as a top 5 candidate for MVP. A lot of people were saying that Luka was going to be LeBron at an MVP race and shit. If it wasn't for like the way that Dallas hasn't been playing great, they've been playing kind of mediocre. So we thought that they'll be at least a top 4 team this year. I think they're like 6 in the West right now, or 6 or 7. They're falling between there. But yeah, I gotta take Luke on this one, man. And my boy knows how to speak Spanish, man. I didn't know that shit.
Hey, I got a question for Scruff, man. At 20 years old, was LeBron James overhyped? Like,
yes.
Then you can't say no and then say Zion's overhyped, because Zion's numbers are comparable, if not better, depending on how you're viewing them, than LeBron James's numbers at 20 years old, bro.
Hey,
so if you don't think LeBron was hyped, then don't tell me don't tell me Zion's hype, because the numbers are comparable to LeBron James at 20. He's 20 and he got numbers like LeBron.
But his numbers are not better than Luka's numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like for Zion to be this huge powerhouse and this dominant force, right? You would think he would rebound better than Luka, right? He doesn't. I mean, I don't know what's stopping the guy from rebounding. He can jump out the gym. He's bigger than everybody. But Luka's the better rebounder. Luka has a 30-point, 20 rebound game. A triple-double at that. What about assists? Doesn't compare. And we all know Luka can score the ball. Luka's field goal percentage is pretty high. It's always 45, 48. It's not near it, right? But if Zion isn't playing well, and he's been playing well the last 20-something games, but if he's not playing well, he has a Brandon Ingram to help him out, to take some pressure off. You know, he's got some guys around him. He's got a solid point guard in Lonzo. It's Luka or nothing out there.
Porzingis, bro. They got Porzingis. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. They got a nice roster. They got pieces, I mean,
if you want to count Tim Hardaway's and
he's about up there with Lonzo. He's about his numbers are about up there with Lonzo.
I'd say the Pelicans have a much more talented roster, if you ask me.
They do have,
because you got to he has another 25-point score, and he has a point guard that was one of the top draft picks just a few years ago. Like, he's got all the tools to be successful. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you compared him to LeBron James. The difference between him and LeBron James is that LeBron James made the NBA Finals first time at 22 years old. Is Zion going to make the NBA Finals at 22?
20. He might, bro. Yeah, he might.
Hey, he needs to make the playoffs first, Bryce.
But Luka didn't sniff it. Luka didn't sniff the finals.
We keep throwing LeBron's name out there, right? Luka, realistically, as it stands, is the only guy that can catch LeBron's numbers, and he's on pace to break his numbers.
Yes.
So until Zion gets on that pace, I'm not going to say I'm taking him. All right. You said he had the 1 year at Duke, right? What did he have? A knee injury. He had the 1 year last season. What did he have? A knee injury. The guy is carrying too much weight. I think physics says his body won't hold up. He's going to have to trim down. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he can play that weight at the rest of his career. I don't know. But as it stands, his numbers do not compare to Luka's. His impact on the game.
His numbers do compare to Luka's. It
but
just depends on the numbers you look at. It just depends on the numbers you look at.
If you want to hang everything on field goal percentage, that's great. But his numbers are low.
No, efficiency. Efficiency matters in the NBA, bro. It matters.
All right, you're more efficient, but you get the ball less.
You're at the basket.
Right, right. I do way more with less. If I got the ball as much as you, I probably have better numbers.
Then why aren't you getting the ball as much?
You just listed Brandon Ingram. You just listed Lonzo. You just told me why 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
They playing team ball.
Right. If a guy was that dominant, we wouldn't be playing on team ball. The ball's going to go through Luka. The ball's going to go through Harden. When you're at you know what I'm saying? When you're transcendent talent, the ball goes through you.
He's 20. When last year, Luka had nobody, and was the ball going through him? Yes, but he didn't have Porzingis. He didn't have Porzingis. And guess what? Now
he almost averaged the triple-double since he came into the league.
Not since he came in. His first year, he wasn't having no triple-double.
Hold on.
I mean, he was averaging pretty close to a triple-double though.
His first year, he was averaging like he wasn't what he is now.
He wasn't averaging damn near 30, but he was averaging
he averaged
over 7 assists.
21, 7, and 6.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. I mean, it's not a triple double, but it's good. It's good numbers.
Damn near a triple double.
I'm not saying Luka's a bad player. So don't try to frame it up and say Luka's bad. Luka, I said from the beginning, Luka is a dog. But if I'm starting a team, right, and I will preface it with this: injuries aside, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Zion been balling all season. He ain't been hurt. You know what I'm saying? Most of the season. He might miss a few games, but I don't foresee Zion having injury problems his whole career like you guys are banking on. Because you guys are banking on that. I'm not.
Oh, no. No one's
I'm not banking on that. I'm just saying he's overrated. I'm just saying he has way more hype. He hasn't lived up to his hype.
Give me the guy that's about to break Shaquille O'Neal's record for 20 points over 50% field goal percentage games. Give me that guy, bro. Give me that. That's called unstoppable. That's what that is, bro. Shaquille O'Neal was unstoppable. Zion is playing this season at an unstoppable level, bro. It's a fact. Give me that guy. Yeah. At 20 years old, give me that guy. He's about to break Shaq's record right now, and he's only 20 years old. Please give me that guy.
The difference between him and Shaquille O'Neal is that Shaq had a sidekick. Like average 25 plus points a game, and they three-peated at the final.
Guess what?
Zion has a sidekick like that, and he can't even get to the playoffs.
He doesn't have a sidekick like Kobe. Stop.
No, he doesn't have Kobe.
First of all,
I didn't say he was like Kobe. I said he averaged 25 plus.
Second of all, Shaq was 7'1". Zion's doing this at 6'7", and he's this dominant. Hold on.
The difference between Shaq and Zion, right? Because they're scoring their points all in the paint. Shaq, Zion, all the points are in the paint. The difference is
Zion's points are not all in the paint. No.
Check the shot charts. Check the shot charts.
How many threes a game does Zion shoot? How many threes a game do you think he shoots?
1 or 2?
How many? Maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. More than that. And he's shooting 62%, probably shooting about 4 threes a game.
Pull up his highlights. It's all layups and dunks. But what I'm saying is Shaq came into the league at a time where there were all-star caliber players at his position, right? There were big centers. Elijah Wan was there. Morty was still in the league. Mutombo was still in the league. The league was full of guys that should have been able to stop Shaq. The league is not built to stop Zion. They don't draft guys that are 280 anymore because analytics say the 3 ball is worth more than the 2 ball. So if you can't shoot the 3, now maybe we see Zion change the game and bring bigger guys back to the league. But as it stands, these big guys are 6'10", 6'11", 215. Of course, the only guy I can think of that weighs anything close to Zion is LeBron.
No, it's Boban. Boban Marjanovic. Hey, all I'm saying is, bro, you're not gonna find a guy. You're not gonna find a guy that's gonna be Zion's side. The league's not gonna have to be able to adjust to Zion because nobody is Zion, bro. You can't make a Zion. Hey, Scruff will tell you, bro. If you're a dominant presence in the paint, if you're physically more dominant than the people around you, you can impact the game differently. Like it just is what it is. If you have we used to be in the gym. Me and Scrub used to be in the gym with little short dudes, 5'6", 5'7" guys, bro. All me or Scrub had to do was camp in the paint. We're gonna get buckets, bro. Because at the end of the day, we're more dominant. Dominance matters, bro. Like dominance matters when it comes to this. And Zion is only 20 years old, and right now he's already the most dominant player in the NBA. That's saying something, bro. That's saying something, bro. Wait till the boy's 22, 23, 24, 25. Now, he might be barring injuries. I got to.
He might be the most efficient scorer. He's not the most dominant. I mean, how can you say Zion is more dominant than a Harden? How can you say Zion is more dominant than these guys that carry their teams by themselves?
Harden doesn't carry the team by himself any longer.
I'm just saying I'm just saying,
I know
these
what you
guys
mean.
you can go to for everything. That's dominance to me. What Luka does is dominant to me. I'm rebounding. I'm facilitating. I'm scoring. You got a guy making a bunch of layups and dunks, and you're telling me he's dominant. I got you.
Yeah, that's what Shaq did. He was dominant. He made a whole bunch of dunks, and I was telling you he was dominant. Absolutely.
Shaq
That's
Shaq
what
destroyed
dominance is. Dominance
Shaq
means
destroyed
you
a
can't
bunch of
stop me.
legendary big men.
Dominance means that no matter
There's
what
no
you
more
do,
legendary big men. Rudy Gobert is the highest paid center. That tells you everything you need to know.
man, why you pulling
And
this hate on
scores 8
Shaq?
points a game.
Everybody
He
trying to
scores
disrespect
8
Rudy
points a
Gobert,
game.
man. Put some respect on Rudy Gobert's name, man.
Hey, yo,
I'm not Rudy Gobert disrespect, man.
my
Your
man
man rubbed
scores 8
coke
points a
on the
game and makes
microphone.
over 20 million. That's crazy.
Bro, defensive player of the year, what, twice? Put some respect on the Frenchman, man.
A French guy is the most dominant big man.
Man,
Tell you everything you need
bro.
to know.
You disrespectful, man. Put some respect on my guy Rudy Gobert, man.
And then Ben Simmons, the Australian.
Thank you.
Put some respect on. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Put some
guys
respect
can't
on Ben
score.
Simmons too, man. Put some
Both of
respect
these
on
guys
Ben
can't
Simmons' name.
score. They get in those big contracts.
Nah, Ben
I'm
Simmons.
saying.
Ben Simmons is a dog. Ben Simmons, like I said, bro, 6'11", Rajon Rondo. If Rajon Rondo was 6'11", we'd be talking about one of the best point guards of all time.
He shoots a high percentage too, man. Ben Simmons, about 58 or 59%. That's all I'm saying.
If Ben Simmons could get his points up per game up, I would be the first person to say that Ben Simmons is, top 3 point guard in the league. But until that happens,
And well, when he wins Defensive Player of the Year this year, I want you to put some respect on his name. All right.